Okay, so welcome inside of EasyVSL version 2.0. Over the past year, we've had tens of thousands of marketers using this solution to create high converting video sales letters. And we have taken all of the feedback and added dozens of new features and enhancements that I wanted to show you now. So, right now we're looking at the dashboard. This is where you can manage all of your VSL projects. You start by just clicking on New VSL. You're going to give this a name, and you can either start from scratch or you can paste in your text. Now, we always recommend having your script, your video script, ready to go so you can really leverage the power of EasyVSL. Now, you can start from scratch and create your slides one by one if you want to, but you can save yourself a lot of time just by using the paste option. Let me show you how that works. So I'm just going to click on paste text and click OK. And now I'm going to choose which theme template I want to use. Now we've given you lots of pre-designed themes that you can use, or you can just use a solid color, a gradient, or you can upload your own custom theme. Maybe you want a presentation design that is related to your brand, right? But for this example, I'm just going to choose one of these templates. And you can also choose an animation for each slide as it transitions. So I'll just use a fade. And then you could also choose from our dozens of fonts and as well as the color. Okay. Once you've done those basic options, you're going to click on next, and it's going to ask you to paste in your script. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to open up my script that I have here that's ready. And I'm just going to copy, and I'm just going to paste the first page here, but you would put your whole script in there. And what you're going to do is tell EasyVSL where to create new slides. So we add what's called a mark or a marker. And all I do is copy that, and I can go in here and I can start creating little markers. And this is going to tell EasyVSL where to transition my slides. Okay. This takes, obviously depending on your script, it could take anywhere from a few minutes to maybe 5 minutes. Okay. It's very, very simple to do. And this is going to save you a ton of time. Okay. So I would go through and I would start adding in all of the different markers. And I'm just going to delete that just for time's sake. So you get the point. And I'm just going to add in all of my markers. Okay, now once that's done, watch how fast this presentation is created. Okay, I click next, shows you a summary of all of the text that's going to be on each slide. You can go in here and edit it, or you can remove anything that you want. And then I click next, and then boom, the presentation was built out for me. Okay, has all of the slides. All the slides are created based on the markers that I set up. Okay, so now we're in the edit slide area where you can go in, just similar to any type of PowerPoint software. You can change the text, you can change the size of the font, you can change the color, you can bold, you can do all sorts of neat features here. Now we also have this bulk action, which allows you to, say you wanted to change the theme, okay? You want to change the theme for all the slides. All you need to do is click on the bulk action, and now it's changed it for all of my slides. Okay, you can do that for the font size. You can do it for the font type. You can add images. You can change your slide animations. You can change the alignment. You can do all sorts of really cool things. Now, once you have your presentation ready to go, okay, you can also add in video. Okay, this is a new feature that we added into version 2.0 where, maybe you want a VSL style presentation, but then you also want to add in maybe a demo video or a video of you in front of the camera. Okay, all you need to do is click on video. Then I'm going to add the MP4 and it's going to import it, and I can move it wherever I want to. Okay, so now I have my presentation, and then I have a video that's going to play after the fourth slide. Okay, so you can add as many video clips as you want to inside of your presentation. Okay, so now I'm just going to save this and I'm going to go to the next step. Okay, now the next step is this is your timeline area where you're going to sync your audio with your presentation. Okay, now in version 2.0, we've revamped the entire timeline to make it much more intuitive. Okay, for one, you're able to add multiple audio files. Okay, you can import any MP3 or WAV file You can actually use the built-in recorder. So all I need to do is press here to start recording. And as you can see, it's recording right now. And after I'm done recording, I can click stop and import, and it's going to add it automatically to the timeline. Okay. Now, that's if you just don't want to use any third-party solution to record your voiceover. Okay. Now, if I also have this text-to-speech option, which is going to produce a audio file based on your presentation. So it's just going to read all of the text that you have on the page, and it's going to produce an audio file for you. Okay, so super easy. If you don't want to do a voiceover yourself, you can use our built-in text-to-speech feature. Okay, but for this example, I'm going to import an audio file. I have a voiceover that I'm going to be using. It's right here, and so I'm just going to import that. And then say that I wanted to also add a background track, right? So I can click on import, I can click on the background track. So now I have these two files here, and I can name them so I know exactly what they are. So this is my voiceover, this is my background track, and now watch what I can do. I can click on play.
Hi, my name is Mark
And
Thompson.
as you can hear, the voiceover is going and the background. Now, I'm just going to stop this. I can control the volume right from within the timeline for each of the tracks. So say that I want the background track to be a lot lower than my actual voice so that people hear my voice. So now,
1,000 marketers just like you,
as you can see, the background audio is much lower than my voiceover, which is what I want, right? Now, another thing that you can do inside of the timeline is, now you see the background track, it didn't start for about a second. So I can go in here and I can drag this up, okay, to where it starts, right? And then I can just clip it right to the very beginning. Okay. Now you can also do a lot of other cool things. You can do things like split. So say that here's my voiceover right here, right? Say that I wanted the audio, the background track to end where my voiceover ends, right? So all I need to do, there's two options here. I can go in here and I could drag this if I wanted to, okay, drag it all the way to here, or I can just right click and split. Now I can split that clip and I can remove that. Okay. Or, I mean, depending on what you're doing, you can split as many clips as you want to, and you can move them on the timeline. Okay. Very, very easy to utilize the version 2.0 of this timeline. Makes it super, super easy. Now that we have our voiceover and we have our background, now we need to sync the slides. Okay. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm just going to remove this video because that wasn't part of the voiceover, just so you can see how it works. Okay, and so here's my presentation. Right now, I need to I'll click on play, and you're going to hear my voiceover, right? And I'm going to start clicking these little check marks when I want the slide to transition. So let me show you exactly how this works.
Hi, my name is Mark Thompson. In the next 2 minutes, I'm going to share with you a secret that over 30,000 marketers just like you have discovered that instantly save them thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours of wasted time. And the results took them just 10 minutes using a single piece of software.
Okay, so as you can see, guys, I would just go right through all my slides and just mark where the transition is going to be. And guess what? After that, you're done. You just export it and you can put it on YouTube or Vimeo or wherever you want, and you have a video sales letter that's ready to go. Now, there's also a lot of other cool things you can do. Now, you can see here are each of the different slides. So say that you messed up somewhere, maybe it wasn't right in sync with your voice. All you need to do is just move this back or forward, and it's going to transition wherever you put your marker. So as you can see, now when I click on play.
Hi, my name is Mark Thompson. In the next 2 minutes, I'm going to share with you a secret that over 30,000 marketers just like you have discovered.
So as you can see, you can preview it live what it's going to look like. Okay, and it's really just that simple, guys. Okay, now the last step is to publish it. You can add some metadata if you want to. This is a new feature as well in version 2.0, and then you can choose your destination directory, and you can choose the quality of the video, and you can export the entire video in HD 16:9 format and upload it, and you're ready to go. Okay, so it's super easy. Now there's some other really cool features that we've added to EasyVSL version 2.0. Some people, maybe you cater to multiple languages. Okay, you can click on the translate option, and I could translate from English to let's just say that I want to do, Polish, or it doesn't really matter. And I'll click on translate. It's automatically going to translate and copy the presentation into that language, okay, instantly. As you can see right there, it's ready to go. Okay, so it's really like one-click translation. Okay, you could also export a presentation, and say you're working on two different machines. You can export an EasyVSL project, import it into EasyVSL, okay, as well. Okay. And you could also duplicate presentations. So there is a ton of awesome features in here. And guys, if any of you have tried to create a video sales letter manually, you know that it takes hours, if not days, to create, or you pay someone thousands of dollars to create these types of videos. Okay. The bottom line is, video sales letters, they've been around for over a decade. You look at some of the largest digital marketplaces like ClickBank, the highest converting products that have been around for years, those are video sales letters. Okay, the video sales letters convert, and this product has been around for over a year now. We have tens of thousands of marketers using it, so it's been tested, and we've just continued to improve on it, adding a ton of new features and functionality, and it's much more intuitive now in terms of the new revamped timeline, and just you can literally create a VSL in minutes. Okay, so we hope that you guys will take advantage of the very low investment. It's a one-time investment, and you can leverage the full power of EasyVSL 2.0.